Right, Andy, this is a a test of your instruction ability. I know we've had a couple of goes at it today, but you've asked can we go back and another go, so that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
So I'll give you the word picture. I've had some lessons with Bob, who's gone off playing golf today. He's got the same car as you. He said today we were going to do emerging. That's turning left and right from minor roads to major roads.
Okay.
So my name's Tony, so unless you've got any questions, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, no questions. Okay, afternoon Tony.
Good afternoon, Andy. How are you, right?
I'm very well, thank you, very well. I understand Bob's off playing golf today.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Apparently he's on the 24th hole. I thought it was only 18, but there we go. But I had a chat with him last night, and we're going to look at emerging today.
Right.
Emerging is basically turning left or right from a minor road onto a major road.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay. Have you done any form of turning before in your previous lessons? Have you turned from a, for example, from a major road into a minor
I've done
road?
left and right hand turns last week.
Okay.
From major roads to minor roads.
Major to minor. And what's the routine that you use for that?
Mirrors, signal, position, speed, look routine.
Fantastic, well done. Okay. So when you're turning left, what mirrors do you use?
Oh, I'll check this interior one first.
Yeah. What are we checking for?
True picture. This is the speed.
Yeah. And when we're turning left, what's the other one?
I'll check the left one for them bicycles.
Okay. That's good. And what about when we're turning right?
The middle one first. He said always this one first.
Yeah.
And then followed by the right one for anybody overtaking me.
Excellent. Okay. That's basically the same. We're going to be using the same routine. And what about your signals as well? When you turn left, you signal to the left. How far back do you signal?
Bob said about 7 car lengths.
Absolutely right. Yep. And again, that's the same for emerging left and right. And did he tell you the reason why we do it that far back?
Oh, he said to give people time to react.
Yeah. He
said, but it wasn't cast in stone.
Absolutely, yeah. There might be occasions where we need to adjust that, but we'll do that on the move. Okay. And also with regards to your position in the road as well, when you were turning left on your last lesson, where were you positioning your vehicle?
Oh, he said just keep a normal driving position about 1 metre from the curb.
That's it. Excellent, well done. And again, we can do the same with that when we're emerging, and I can give you reference points to ensure that we do that. How about when you're turning right? What position in the road do you do when you turned right on your last lesson?
I had this left of centre thingy.
Okay. And did you go through the reasons why we do that for the left of centre for that position?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't remember which one.
Okay. Well, again, we'll do that on the move.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. And how are you controlling your speed on these turns as well?
Oh, I was pressing the brake.
Okay. Have you heard of the term covering the brake?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And what's your understanding of covering the brake?
Oh no, I've covered the brake. Put your foot over it.
Yeah, so you're not actually pressing it, covering it. Okay, that's fine. And what sort of speed were you doing when you come up to, for example, did Bob refer to a closed junction?
Well, he had me doing 2 speeds.
Yeah.
Walking pace for ones I couldn't see into, and I was popping into first gear.
Okay.
And running speed for ones I could see into, and I was taking them in second gear.
Okay, that's great. That's also very similar to emerging as well, because there may be some occasions where we're emerging from quite a closed junction, a quite restricted junction. So we're going to be doing old man's walking pace in first gear, but there might be an occasion that we emerge out and our vision is very, very good, and we might be able to emerge out in second gear. So we can use the same sort of rules that we can for when you were turning from your last lesson.
Right.
Also, what we're going to do is we're going to pick out a couple of reference points as well for you, so we don't stop short or encroach over the giveaway line, and we can do that on the move as well. And we can also give you a couple of pointers whereby we can how we're judging traffic coming towards us, if it's safe to actually proceed out into the junction as well. Okay. So we're going to be emerging left and emerging right as and when the opportunity comes up. Also, we need to be aware that we have 2 forms of emerge as well. The majority of them will be just a standard giveaway, which is denoted by the sign there. give way sign.
Right.
But also we may come across the octagonal stop sign as well,
Right.
and that means we have to stop at the stop line there. The wheels physically have to stop moving. We don't necessarily have to secure the car with the handbrake. We can just do it with the foot brake, but the car has to physically stop.
Okay.
Okay. So, any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll put the book away now, and we'll get cracking. We'll put some of these into practice. If you'd like to set the car up and get ready to go. Don't move off until I tell you. I just want to talk to you about the road we're in at the moment. And what can you see out of the interior mirror there?
Oh, I can see the top and bottom of the back window. I can see the edge of my head restraint, and I can see a bit of yours.
Okay, and what can you see out of your door mirrors?
I can see 2 finger widths, and I can see right down the end of the road and see that lamp post.
Excellent.
And 2 finger widths, and I can see right down the curb.
Excellent, well done. Okay, so we're all set up, ready to go. Just before we move off, first thing we need to do is actually identify a T-junction that we're going to emerge out of. So there's certain things that we need to look out for, and I'll talk you through those when we move off. There could be a couple of things. For example, there could be the houses might be at right angles to the houses along the side of the road here. There also could be a lot of T-junctions have a lamppost directly in front of them as well, so we could be looking out for that. But also we could be looking out for road signs or road markings that will tell us it's an emerge as well, or T-junction. So as and when we come up to them, I'll talk you through it all.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we go.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're ready, if you'd like to move off, Tony. Now, I don't want you to do any more than about 15 miles an hour because we're going to keep an eye out for these emerges.
Okay.
Okay. So no more than 15 miles an hour, and we're looking down into our road here, and we're looking out for those telltale signs of a T-junction. So we're looking out for any road signs. We're looking out for, at the end of the road here, you see, we've probably got an emerge because we've got a building.
Turn left.
So we're going to turn left. So check your interior mirror, Tony, and check your left-hand door mirror. Check your left door mirror. Pop your signal on, because we're now about 7 car lengths away from there. Cover the brake. And steer towards me. Steer towards me, 5 minutes. Steer towards you, 10 minutes. Straighten up. And cover the brake. Brake thick as a pound coin, and stop there. Stop there. Excellent, well done. If you can just secure the car for a couple of minutes, as we've got no one behind us, I'm just going to talk you about these junctions here. First and foremost, we can see it's a T-junction because we've got the lamppost in front of us there. We've got the building there, which is at right angles to the others here. So we know we've got to emerge here. Now, when we emerge left, there's a couple of reference points which I can give you to ensure that we are first and foremost on the right position of the road, and secondly we're actually stopping at the give way line as well. So what I'd like you to do, Tony, for me is if you just pop it into first gear for me. That's important. That's third. It's important we have first gear because if we move off in third, we don't want to stall the car and cause a hazard over the line there and cause cars to swerve or actually drive into us. So at slow man's walking pace, can I ask you to just move forward very, very slowly for me, and I'll tell you when to stop. Stop there. Okay, and just secure the car again for me. Okay, where does the white line, give way line here, where does that cut into the right hand side of the car?
Oh, just overhead of that door mirror.
Okay, we can actually use that as our reference point now for stopping at the give way line. Now it's important we stop at the give way line. If we stop short of it, what we could do is we could confuse drivers behind us. They might try and actually come round us to overtake us, forcing them into the other side of the road, and could end up in an accident there. But it's also important that we don't encroach on our main road as well, so we're not going over the give way line. And the reason we do that is we, for any cars coming along like this learner here, we don't want him to swerve out into the other side of the road. If we had parked cars here, he might actually drive into them, or force his way out into oncoming traffic. So there's what we call the 4 S's, so we don't want anyone to stop, swerve, swear, or the other S, which I'll come to in a second, which I can't remember. So it's important that we use that reference point so we're stopped at the give way line. Okay. In addition to that, where does the, can you see the first curbstone there, the first straight curbstone? Where does that cut into this side of the car?
Nearly underneath our tax disc.
Okay, well we can actually use that reference point there as our correct position in the road, a metre away from the curb. Now it's important we do that because when we actually turn the car, the back of the car will actually start to cut in slightly. And if we're too close to the curb, we might actually mount the curb there. And if there's any pedestrians coming towards us, we could run them over or injure them.
Yeah, because I'm very straight at the moment, so it's not going to happen, is it?
It's we are a little bit out of position here, but on the next junction, what we can do is we can actually start to turn in as well, so we can ensure that we are that we're there. But we can use that reference point, so we are the correct distance away from the curb there. So that's a couple of reference points for you there. With regards to our observations, the first place we need to look is to our right. Now we're looking out for other road users, so we're looking for cars, we're looking for cyclists, and we're also looking for pedestrians as well, because pedestrians can cross the road at any time. Now we have got a car behind us, so we are going to need to proceed here. So look to your right, Tony. Anything coming?
No.
Look at straight ahead of you. Any pedestrians coming here? Look to your left. Anything coming? No. Okay. Now steer towards me and move the car out into the junction. Steer towards me. Steer towards me. Steer towards me. And straighten the wheel. Okay. Now we're into our new road. We're going to check our interior mirror. So check your mirror, Tony. And we're checking our right-hand door mirror. It's important we do that. Have we got anyone behind us that's followed us out from that junction?
Yeah, we're going to turn right here.
So we're going to turn right at the next turning here, please, Tony. It's important we see the distance and speed of any vehicles behind us that's either followed us into the road or any other road users that are there. But it's also important that we use our right-hand mirror to ensure no one's going to overtake us. If they are going to overtake us, it's important we just let them go.
Right, so what I done last week.
Exactly. Okay, so we've got another emerge coming up here, Tony.
Turn right, please.
We're going to turn right, so check your interior mirror. So check your mirror there, Tony. Check your right-hand door mirror. Now we're about 7 car lengths back. We're going to put our right signal on. So put your signal on, and cover the brake. And steer 5 minutes towards me, 10 minutes towards you. Straighten up, and brake thinks of a pound coin. Thinks of a pound coin. Bring the car to a stop here. Wonderful. Okay. If you can just pop your handbrake on again for me, Tony, and under my control, I'm going to just stop the car here. We've got nothing behind us at the moment. Can I ask you, where does the white line cut into the front of the car there?
Which white line?
Sorry, the centre white line here. The one.
Oh, just about there.
Okay. We can actually use that as our reference point for being left of centre. Now it's important that we position ourselves left of centre when we're emerging to the right. If we're too far over to the left, we could confuse other road users. They may try and go round us, and if we're turning right and someone's trying to go round us, we're going to drive straight into them. Okay, so it's important that we are left of centre, but it's also important that we're not over the centre line as well. And the reason for that is if you've got a car turning into here and we're actually encroaching on his side of the road, he could drive into us. The minimum you're going to do is lose your door mirror, but he could actually drive into us as well. Okay, so it's important we have left of centre there. So if you can pop the car into first gear for me. It's important we get first gear. Just drive forward so we can let this learner through. Cover the brake. Don't stop till I tell you. Stop there for me. Okay. Pop your handbrake on again. And again, where does the giveaway line cut into the right-hand side of the car there?
Oh, it's same place the last time, just on the door mirror.
Okay, so that's our reference point for stopping at the giveaway line, and it is important we stop at the giveaway line. If we're stopping too short, we could confuse cars behind us.
And it might go around me, mightn't it?
Might go around you, absolutely right. And it's important we don't encroach onto our other road and go over the giveaway line, because it could force, especially here, as we've got all these parked cars here. If we force a car out around us, he's going to drive. He could drive into that motorcyclist. Could drive into the other cars there.
We could force him to do them 4 S's, but there's only 3 of them because we already remember 3 of them.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'll come back to you on that one when I've gone onto Google for that. Okay. So we've got our reference point for stopping at the giveaway line. Also, we can we've got something what we call the walk across, drive across rule, and we can use this to gauge if it's actually safe to proceed to emerge out into our new road. What we say is basically to give us time to emerge from the junction, to speed up to the flow of the traffic, so as not to let other road users either slow or swerve or get angry with us. It takes about the same time for us to walk from one side of the curb to the other and back again for us to do that. So if you can imagine standing on the curb there, walking across at normal walking pace and walking back, if you see a car coming towards you from this side, so from your left side, if you can work out that you can walk across from one side to the other before the car actually presents a hazard to us, then it's safe to go.
I've got to be able to walk from here to there.
Yeah.
As you say, back again.
And if we're turning right, and back again. No, sorry, just one way. I do apologise.
Where's the car coming from?
Car's coming from that way.
Oh.
No, so sorry, it's there and back. So as we're crossing, because we're crossing the path.
Why do I need to be able to go from here to there and back again?
Because it's
like this car coming now, yeah. So why do I need to be able to go from here to there and back again? So
we need time to actually emerge from the junction, and to speed up to the safe speed for the road, to enable us to so the other car isn't going to slow down or swerve.
Slow, yeah.
It's important we do that because we don't want to frustrate other drivers. They might try and overtake us or whatever. So, so we use that walk across, drive across rule to ensure that we emerge safely and we're up to speed in our new road. And again, it's those 4 S's, which there's only 3 at the moment. So we don't want other. I think that really the consequences would be if we pulled out into our new road and we were going slowly. We don't want the driver behind us trying to overtake us or get angry with us. That's the whole point. He may even drive into the back of us, so it could cause an accident. Okay. So we're going to do our observations now. So if you get the car ready to go, Tony, so put it into first gear. And it's important we get the first gear.
I've done a stall, do I?
Absolutely right. Okay. So we're going to do observations. So we're going to look to the right. Have we got any pedestrians or road users? No. Any cars coming?
Anybody's coming, I've got to be able to walk over there and walk back again.
And walk back again. And we're looking straight ahead of us here. We're looking for pedestrians. Any pedestrians coming out from these houses here, anything like that? Pedestrian could walk across the road at any time here, so it's important that we always look ahead of us.
All right.
Now we're going to look to our left as well. Have we got any cars coming here?
I can't see very much, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, because we've got a couple of parked cars here, our view is a little bit obstructed. So what we can do is we can use the peep and creep technique. And basically what that is, that's just coming forward very, very slowly to give us a better view into the road here.
Right.
So it's just going at old man's walking pace, just to give us a better view. So
so I'm just working this out in my mind again. If I've got a car coming from my right and I'm turning right, I'll have to be able to walk across the other side of the road and walk back again.
Apologies, Tony. No, if the car's coming from your right, it's just one way across because we're only crossing his. We're not going into his path.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
That's my fault. Sorry, I didn't explain myself clearly. Right. If the car's coming from the right there, we only need to walk across the road once because we haven't got to speed up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because we're going the opposite way to him, effectively, aren't we? So walk across, drive across both ways with the car coming to our left, and just walk across once for the car coming to the right. Yeah. Okay.
But this road's very narrow, all these parked cars, isn't it?
It is very narrow, yeah. So again, what we need to do is we need to be aware that we need to add a little bit of extra steering here as well, but we do need to do this peep and creep here.
You'll help me with that anyway.
So I'll help you with that, that's no problem. So the road conditions could have changed, so we're going to do observations again. So we're going to look to the right. Is there any traffic coming, any pedestrians crossing? Looking forward, any pedestrians here? Looking to our left. Now what we're going to do is just proceed very, very slowly, old man's walking pace. Can you see a better view of the road now?
Yeah.
Right, stop there, Tony, stop there. Okay. Now because we've moved forward a little bit, we can see a much better view of the road there.
Yeah.
So again, have you got anything coming to your left, from your left there? So we're going to look to the right, anything coming?
No.
Okay, so we're going to proceed out into the road. So steer towards you, look into the road this way, so we need to be facing the way we're going. Straighten up. Now we're in our new road, so we're going to look in our interior mirror.
All right, yeah.
So is there anything behind us, anything followed us into the road? Checking our right hand door mirror. Is there any cars trying to overtake us?
No.
If someone is trying to overtake us, which would be pretty difficult down this road, but we're going to let them go.
All right, that sounds what I done last week on the left and right hand turn.
Absolutely right. Yes, there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
there.
sounds what I done last week on the left and right hand turn.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. So again, when your view is restricted with a lot of parked cars, if you just edge your way forward, this peep and creep, edge your way forward, it just gives you a better view of the road. In addition to that, it's very, very important that we actually look into our road as well.
And we're going to turn left.
So we're going to turn left. Next turning on the left, please, Tony. It's really important that we look into the road in the direction that we're travelling. The reason being that if you're looking the other way and we've got a pedestrian crossing the road, you won't actually see them and you could run them over.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's really important that if you're emerging to the right, we need to be looking right as we.
Yeah, some of the mirrors now are similar to what I done last week.
Absolutely right. Now we've got an emerge coming up here, as we can see.
Oh, we're going to turn left at the end.
So we're going to turn left at the end there, Tony. So which mirrors do we need to use for turning left?
Oh, the interior one.
So interior mirror.
All right.
Your left-hand door mirror.
Oh yeah, for bicycles. Yeah.
And we're about 7 car lengths. So put your left signal on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And cover the brake. And brake thickness of pound coin. Thickness of pound coin. Steer towards me. Steer towards me, and stop the car there.
All right.
Well done. Excellent. Secure the car for me, and again, under my control. I've got no cars behind me at the moment, so I'm just going to talk to you about this one. Where does the giveaway line come into the right hand
same
side?
place as last time, so yeah, door mirror.
Okay, and can you remember what that reference point is for?
Oh, so I don't stop too far back and confuse people and make them go around me.
Yeah.
And if I stop over it, I'm certainly going to lose the front end of your car, aren't I?
Absolutely. So we've got the 3.5 S's at the moment, so we don't want people to what?
Slow, swerve, stop or swear.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you went onto Google. Okay. And where's the curb? Where's the first straight curbstone cut into the left-hand side?
Just where that text is.
Okay. And that's our reference point for which position?
I'm not really sure what that is. Did you tell me on the last one?
I did, but I didn't explain it very well. So that's ensuring that we are a metre away from the curb. So we're in the right position, because on the last one we were a little bit straight on the emerge left. We've now got a slight angle, which is a much better position to be in.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we're actually just going to follow, as per your turns last week, we're going to follow the curb round. But it's important, because the car will actually, the back end of the car actually starts to cut in when we make our turn. It's important that we are a metre from the curb, because we don't want to injure any pedestrians by actually going up onto the curb here.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay. So that's our reference point for being a metre away from the curb, and we're going to follow the curb round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get the car ready to go. So put it into first gear.
Yep.
Why is it important we use first
so
gear?
I don't stall, yeah.
Okay, absolutely. And we're going to do our observations now. So we're going to look to our right, and have we got what have we got to our right? We've got traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, now she's going to let you. She's not going to let you go, which is good. So we've got lots of cars at the moment. Also, we're just checking ahead of us here. What are we checking for in front of us here, Tony?
Pedestrians, yeah.
Okay, and when can pedestrians cross the road?
Anytime.
Yeah. Also looking to our left as well. And what are we looking for here?
Pedestrians.
We're looking for other cars as well. We're looking for pedestrians.
Yeah, they could be overtaken, yeah.
So we're going to look to our right again.
Yep.
And we're going to use this walk across, drive across rule here. Now, after this blue car here, do you think you could walk across the road once before that car comes towards us?
Once.
So do you think you could walk across the road and back again before that car comes?
Yeah, I probably could have done, but I got a bit confused there.
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault.
No, so I have to get out of here, and I have to get down the road, don't I?
Yeah, you have to speed up. So we don't want other cars to stop, swerve, slow, or swear at us. So after the silver car, what have we got coming here?
Bike.
Okay, and can we walk across the road and drive across in time for him to?
Did you say walk across and walk back again?
So walk across and walk back again.
I could have done, but you stopped there, didn't you?
Yeah. What about after this blue car here?
Yeah.
So after this silver car, can we walk across, drive across? Just be aware we've got another turning there. So steer towards me.
Right.
Steer to me. Look the way you're going. Well done. And we're going to check our interior mirror. So check your mirror, Tony.
Check done last week and check the right mirror.
Check the right mirror. And what's the reason we're checking the interior mirror on our new road?
See what's followed me and see if anybody's overtaken me.
Okay. And what are we going to do if someone tries to overtake us?
We're going to turn left. I'd let them go, wouldn't I?
Next turn on the left, please, Tony. You'd let them go, yeah. That's right. And again, why is it?
Oh yeah, I'd let them go because well, my force was an oncoming car, wasn't it?
Yeah. So again, what would the consequences of that be?
Head-on collision, wouldn't
It would be, indeed. And why is it important we need to look into our road? And why is it important if we're emerging to the left as we did there? Why is it important that we're looking to the left?
Oh, so I remember to steer. I don't run the pedestrian over, innit?
That's right, because if we were looking to the right and we've got a pedestrian crossing to our left and we're going left, we're not going to see him. So we've got another emerge coming up here, Tony.
Right.
So we're going to turn right. So interior mirror, right-hand door mirror, right-hand signal, and steer 5 minutes towards me, 5 minutes towards you. Stop the car. Okay, we're a little bit late there, so I was talking too much, to be quite honest. Where does the white line come into the car there?
Oh, just need that door mirror. That was a good stop, wasn't it?
It was a very good stop. Well done. Well anticipated. It's better than me. And what was the reason?
Oh, so I don't stop too far back.
Yeah.
Because they'll try and go around me.
Excellent.
And they'll hit cars coming in. And I don't want to encroach because they'll have to swerve around me. And they could hit an oncoming car.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to get the car ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to engage which gear?
Oh, first, so I don't stall.
So you don't stall. Okay, and we're going to do our observations now. So where do we need to look first?
To the right.
And what can you see to the right?
I can see through those windows. There's nobody coming.
Okay, so we're looking. Where else do we need to look next?
Now ahead for pedestrians could be coming out of school or not.
Okay, and to our left. What have we got to our left?
Nobody coming.
Okay, so we're going to look to our right again. Now, do you think our view's a little bit restricted here with these parked cars?
Oh, I can see through the windows, yeah.
Okay, so if we may need to just peep and creep a little bit, I think, with this. So just edge the car forward a little bit, give you a little bit of better view. And have we got anything coming?
I can see now.
Okay, so just check. Have we got any pedestrians ahead of us there? Check to the left. Anything coming?
No.
Okay, so now we're going to proceed out into the road. So you're looking to the right, Tony. Just to make sure you're looking in the direction you're going.
If anybody is coming, I have to use this over a bit now.
And it's the walk across, drive across rule, if you recall. So if we've got a car coming from our right here, we need to be able to walk from one side of the road to the other, and that will give us the enough opportunity to drive out.
All right.
And turn right. If the car's coming from this direction, we use the walk across, drive across rule from one side of the curb to the other, because we need time to emerge to the right. And
yeah, I keep getting confused with this.
So do I.
If I've got a car coming from this side,
yeah,
I need to be able to walk this side of the road.
This side of the road.
To that side of the road. And back again, is that what you mean?
And back.
Oh, right.
And the reason we do that is it gives us time to emerge to the right and also speed up to the prevailing road conditions and speed limits.
Oh, so we don't force them to the 4S's, yeah.
And we're on the 4S's again, yeah. But how we judge the cars to our right is we just walk across the road from one side to the other only, because we haven't got to speed up for them because they're going in the opposite direction to us.
Right, yeah.
Okay, does that make it a little bit clearer?
Yeah.
I wasn't making myself overly clear there. Okay, so road conditions might have changed, so we're going to do our observations again. So tell me where you're going to look first, Tony.
Right.
Yeah.
No pedestrians ahead.
Okay.
Left is all clear.
And which way are you going to look?
Oh, I've got to look the way I'm steering, aren't I?
That's right.
Yeah.
Steer to you. And straighten up. And what's the first thing we need to do in our new road?
Oh, I've got to check the interior mirror,
so check the mirror, Tony, and we're also checking which mirror?
Oh, right-hand on mirror.
And what are we checking for in those?
See if anybody's followed me, see if anybody's overtaken me.
Excellent. If they are going to overtake you, what are we going to do?
I'd let them go because I'll force them into that nice Audi.
Fantastic.
And we're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left here, please, Tony. And just remind me why it's important that we need to be looking in the direction that we're emerging to.
Because I might not steer, and there could be a pedestrian crossing the road, couldn't there?
Okay, so we've got another emerge coming up at the end of the road.
We're going to turn right.
We're going to turn right, so which mirrors are we going to use, Tony?
Oh, the middle mirror first.
Yeah, so check
the right mirror.
Okay, and how far back are we going to signal?
About now, which is about 7-8 car lengths.
Excellent, well done, well done. And we need to be left to centre, so using that reference point, steer towards you.
I'll steer to you.
Steer 5 minutes towards me. Cover the brake.
Straighten up.
Straighten up.
Oh, my reference points are lined up, yeah.
Excellent. And cover the brake and stop the car there. Just pop your signal back on there. It's self-cancelled as we were
right, yeah.
finding the point there. And where does the white line come into the right-hand side of the car there?
There must be white telling us that's self-cancelled, isn't it?
You can. There's a couple of things you can do. Obviously, we heard it click off, but we have also got the visible indicator on the dashboard there, and it does click as well.
Oh God, I was wondering what that clicking was.
Yeah, it was my brain ticking over.
Yeah. Okay.
So, excuse me. Where does the give white line cut into the right-hand side of the car there?
Oh, same place everywhere. Did it all the time.
Great stuff. And why do we need that?
Oh, so I don't stop too far back.
Perfect.
And because that will make everybody think I'm parking and steer around me.
Absolutely. Okay.
And so I don't encroach.
Exactly. And what would, if we did encroach, what would you think the consequences would be?
Oh, they might swerve around me, or they might even hit me, mightn't they?
Yeah. Absolutely. Now let's just clear up this this walk across, drive across here, as we've got no one behind us at the moment. If a car's coming from your right there, we just need time to walk from one side of the curb to the other if we're turning right, because we don't need to speed up because we're crossing his path. If a car's coming from this side, we need time, as well as to turn out, we need time to also speed up so we don't let the car get the cars following us to slow down, stop, swerve or swear at us, the 4S's. So again, we walk across one side to the other, and that gives us enough time to emerge out and speed up. So
you confused me again.
So if we're turning right, and we've got a car coming from our left here,
Yeah.
we need to come out to the right.
Yeah.
So we need time to emerge out, but we
I
also
understood that bit. It's the bit about I need to be able to walk across
from one side of the road to the other and back again.
Oh, back again.
Yeah.
That's the bit I'm missing, isn't it?
Is that the bit? I think that's the bit I'm missing, to be honest. So we need time from one side of the road to the other and back again to allow us to merge right, speed up, so we don't do the 4S's.
So it's twice as much walking as it is if I'm crossing the pad, isn't it?
Funnily enough, it's twice as much walking. Yes. Okay, so let's get the car ready to go.
All right.
Just remind me why it's important to select first gear.
Oh, so I don't stall.
Perfect, perfect. So road conditions might have changed, so we're going to do our observations again. So where are we looking first?
Looking to the right.
What are we looking for, Tony?
Cars, bikes, pedestrians, nobody coming.
Anything coming? Where do we look next?
But look ahead, nobody crossing the road, no cars pulling out the drives.
Well done. And where are we looking next?
No vehicles coming.
Okay. And which way are we going to look as we emerge out?
Oh, in the direction that I'm steering, yeah?
And why do we do that?
So I steer it, don't I?
Okay, so steer towards you.
Yeah.
And straighten up. Well done. And what's the first thing we need to do when we're on the road?
Interior mirror, see what's followed me.
Yeah.
And the right hand mirror to see if anybody's overtaken me.
Excellent. Now we've got another emerge coming up here.
Stop on the left.
So if you can pull up before then, where it's safe, legal and convenient. Skew the car.
Right, you can breathe. How'd I do?
That's better.
That wasn't better. That was 100% better. That was excellent. And I know we've come back to it 3 times, and it might seem a bit cruel, but I know you can do this. Yeah. And you've done it there, yeah.
Yeah.
But remember what Blaine says. He probably says in a slightly lower voice now after getting his nuts chopped off last night. The devil's in the detail, yeah.
Totally.
Is there a great big rush that you have to rush everything out?
No.
But make sure the information is right. Obviously, I didn't accept the walk across, drive across rule off you there because you weren't explaining it properly.
No,
yeah?
I wasn't. No. No. Got myself in a pickle there.
But... Yeah, but I gave you a lifeline and you sorted it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good. You controlled me. You controlled me 100% better than the other 2 attempts we've had today.
Yeah.
But I was determined that we wouldn't leave it because I have seen you do this before and I know you can do it.
Yeah.
That was without a doubt a very good pass. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. You covered everything there. Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the walk across, drive across, because it's amazing when you're trying to focus on just one thing that you've ballsed up. It's so.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all consuming.
I mean, I've had students say to me, while we're sitting on the emerge, and it's my first emerge as a river, and we're going to use water. Yeah? I go, what? We're going to use water. All right.